Coming up here on this weekend's broadcast, that social media hashtag Plant22 could be still planting 22. Hello, everyone. We welcome you to our weekend visit here. Mr. Pearson is back at the desk. You did some traveling.
I did. I had the chance to travel to Idaho to talk to the Idaho Bankers Association. And Max, I tell you, they're grappling with a lot of the same issues we're hearing from across the country. Wet and cold weather at planting time, slowing things down in that part of the world.
I bet there was a little discussion there of interest rates.
Yes, there was. A lot of talk about interest, a lot of concerns about inflation as we look to the future.
Field work, of course, is always on the mind in the agriculture sector, and that's been the case across much of the Corn Belt. Our crew was out the other day west of Chicago, near Malta, Illinois, where Gene Reed was in the process of planting, getting a later start there.
Usually we'd start like the 20th of April. Didn't get started until into May this year, about 2 weeks later than normal. And cold, wet soil to start, and then it finally warmed up, a couple 90-degree days, and everybody got rolling pretty good.
There sure have been those wide temperature swings that many growers have experienced, and Gene pointed out that did make a difference in accessibility of the fields.
With the warm conditions, 90-degree temperature, high humidity, the corn normally will take 7 to 10 days to emerge, was emerging this year in about 5 days.
Gene Reed at Malta, Illinois, told our crew the other day that many of the farmers around him are done with the corn planting now. They would be moving on to planting soybeans there.
Well, I tell you, Max, next door in the state of Iowa, farmers have been getting a good jump on corn, and it's expected on Monday that we'll see an even bigger jump due to the hot weather this past week. Some folks were able to get in and get some planting done.
It'll be interesting to look at the weekly crop progress bulletins, not only about corn and soybeans, but cotton as well, and grain sorghum, spring and durum wheat, where it's been slow as well in some areas.
Absolutely.
They did get the fields in at the Farm Progress Show site at Boone, Iowa. Actually, that was a little more than a week ago. They were out there in those fields at Boone, putting in the corn that'll be harvested at the showtime coming up at the end of August. I think on one day they put in about 80 acres of corn altogether, and the next day they put in another 240 acres. Good progress there in getting those fields planted at the 2022 Farm Progress Show site. Now that's at Boone.